Governor Gov Makinde of Oyo State is towing this path as he rewards composers of the State Anthem, Asiwaju Ni Wa, with 25 million naira. In addition, the composers would be given a parcel of land each and have streets named after them, while the Ministry of Information and Orientation would produce a documentary on the history behind the anthem. Now let's share that anthem with you.
Asiwaju ni wa, Asiwaju ni wa, Asiwaju ni wa, Asiwaju ni wa. Ipo Asiwaju l'Elédùmarè fún wa nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe kiri, ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́ ká tẹpá wa mọ́ṣẹ́, ká bára wa sọ̀rọ̀, ká sòdodo, ká ṣe ohun tó tọ́ tó dára nígbà gbogbo. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ kò ní rẹ̀yìn o, lójú mi kò ní rẹ̀yìn o, kò ní rẹ̀yìn o, nígbà tèmi kò ní rẹ̀yìn o. Èmi aṣọ tó tọ́ tó dára nígbà gbogbo, níbi gbogbo fún ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Aṣíwájú ni wá, aṣíwájú ni wá, aṣíwájú ni wá.
Well, a beautiful anthem there. BK, Oyo State Governor rewarding the composers of the official state anthem after 10 years without any compensation. Commendable, isn't it?
Yes, that's a governor who has shown leadership. And in many ways, we've got to be fair to him. Governor Gov Makinde has been a good governor for the people of Oyo State. When we praise people, they will say, they've been paid, they've been settled. Because those Nigerians out there on social media, they think everyone is as cheap as they are. Any governor who does something good deserves to be praised. The people who have been paid this money now, you know that they are not going to give me a slice of what they got.
Sure.
But you have rewarded them. Definitely, they will be able to solve some problems with the money that the governor has made available to them. So that is spreading joy. That is rewarding excellence. Because this is an excellent anthem. You know? Ekiti too has their own beautiful anthem. When I went to Ekiti to witness the swearing in of the speaker in 2019,
okay,
they played the anthem and I was so happy. I was in Funab the other day to give a speech. They played the anthem. I said, it's a beautiful anthem. So you just have the feeling that our people are so talented, and when you give them a job to do, they deliver. Now when they deliver, they expect that of course you will reward them for their effort, for the hard work that they put into it. Now this governor has done that. He deserves our praise. True. Because some other governor will simply blame like it didn't happen.
Exactly.
But he wants excellence, reward for excellence to be instituted in his state, and he's gone ahead to do that. So kudos to Engineer Gov Makinde for his thoughtfulness in rewarding those who...
After 10 years.
Yes. He wasn't the one who commissioned them to do the anthem. But he decided to reward them because government is a continuum.
Exactly.
You know, those who abandon projects initiated by their predecessors, sometimes for political reasons, they need to stop the habit because it makes no sense.
Sure.
Government is a continuum. Whatever your predecessor has done, once it is not evil, that he has done.
Continue.
You have every reason to continue, and rewarding these composers is one way of showing that government indeed is a continuum.
All right, Adewale Ajayi, the governor, after 10 years of composing this beautiful anthem, he has, now rewarded them.
You see, productivity...
Substantially.
Yeah, productivity is not just when you go to factories to work. You can be productive in terms of providing ideas. All the works of Professor Soyinka, you cannot quantify it. Just product of imagination and ideas. So people who can compose an anthem for a state, I think they deserve an award. And one significant thing is that the government that, under which that anthem was composed was a government opposed to his own. It was APC government. But he didn't say because of that, that it will be vindictive. So I think it's a remarkable development, giving them cash and also naming, in fact, the most significant is not even the cash, but to even name eternal monuments on them. Sure. People will remember those streets, and it's also to encourage our people.
Give them parcels of land.
Yeah, parcels of land, is to encourage our people that, look, ideas is also, a form of productivity. So I'm really glad. The only thing is that, you see, the national anthem idea started around 2011 in the Southwest. The idea was to have one uniform, they started in Oyo State, and all the states, they set up a committee. I was actually in one of the committees at that time. The idea was to have one uniform for the entire Southwest. Okay. But somehow, some of the governors didn't agree for political reasons. So I think even though the states could have their own individual item, there's nothing wrong with one people, shared history, shared destiny, having a common anthem we, embrace the entire Southwest. And I think it's also a function of federalism. You can't try this when we had a military system. The states should have the right to, have their own anthem based on their own history. So I think I'm happy for what he has done, and I hope other states will also emulate him. Because we also have state items in, apart from Oyo, another, they should compensate them.
I love Ogun State. I'm from Ogun State. Beautiful.
Great.
It gives me chill. But, Bike, is this a wake-up call for the federal government to immortalize the likes of Taiwo Akikomi, Ben Odiase, that composed the like of the old anthem, to immortalize those persons? Is this a wake-up call here?
I remember clearly when Odiase died. We didn't treat him like a national hero at all.
Oh dear.
And this is the way we treat those who have done great things for their country. And it's such a shame. The man who won for us our first FIFA championship, Sebastian Broderick Maswen.
Okay.
He was ill. I made efforts on my own to get Nigerian officials to assist. They did virtually nothing.
Wow.
Yes. His wife called me repeatedly. I tried my best. But we are in a country where once some people get to government, they become inaccessible to their best friends. And they won't be in government forever.
Sure.
This saying that a friend in government is a friend lost is real.
Real?
Yes.
Experience?
Yes. Real. People think that these people in government they are my friends, I can get a lot of things done. A lot of them, I don't even have their phone numbers. You see message people send to me. I don't even have their phone numbers. And even if I have their phone numbers, sometimes you call them, they will not pick your call.
Wow.
They will only pick your call if they need you. When they call you on their own, you know that they need you. So it's unfortunate. The Baba who composed the NYC anthem, I remember, was ill, but the then NYC DG, General Shuaibu, went to see him in his house in Ogun State. He went to see him. And shortly after that, the man died.
Wow.
Do you know how many stories people have written about the man who designed our flag? Many stories of his neglect that people had written. In the print media, when I was in the print media, such stories were common. But it makes no sense to not reward these people when they are on earth. You don't wait until they are dead and then you start thinking of naming something after them. No, it's not right. You see, how do you stimulate the desire of the Nigerian people to want to serve their country when they can see the way you are treating genuine heroes? So it has to change. The people in government, they need to change their ways.
Talking about Taiwo Akinkunmi, the government said they were going to give him a state burial, but nothing happened. But
it's not their priority. It's not their priority.
But we have lots of greats like Rashidi Yekini, the way he died. There are lots of them that I feel the government really needs to do better in that regard. But a good one.
Yes, good one. We'll keep saying it.
A good one. Your state government for doing that after 10 years. All right, let the conversation continue.